Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
How's it going, everybody? This is Taylor from the Pigs Racing Network. Today, the Piston Cup Series drivers takes you to Joplin, Illinois, here in Chicagoland. The Disturb 500, and if you know why it's gonna be called Disturb 500, then good. Don't. Disturb was found in this state. I think it was somewhere in Chicago. It was somewhere in Illinois, but it wasn't in this state. So it's the Disturb 500. Today, this track is very, very intense. It's one of the most intense races we've had all season, maybe. Because of the tri-oval apron, it's going to be one of the key components of today's race. And as you can tell, you can take a look. See that we're using an updated version of Chicagoland. I think this is from 2013, if not 2011. In any case, let's go right on ahead. Let's get to our starting lineup here. The front row in today's race, Kamikaze Games will start on the pole for the God knows how many time. And this time he will start next to the number 5 of Jordan Forbes. Yes, you heard that right. Jordan Forbes is on front row. Anthony Finch will start alongside Recency. Andrew Zimmerman in the 44 will start next to Beth Jordan in the 99. JJ Hoferberg will start next to Jeffy Nix. I think that's Parker. No, it's Johnny Norton. Sorry, I get those and Parker Thompson mixed up. He will start next to Connor Patrick. Tiger Morris will start next to Base Bailey and Hatchu Catchu next to Luke Burgowski. Cameron Holbrook will start alongside the 02 of Robert Lucas. Tano Mako will start next to Sweet Potato in the 97. John Sloopmobile will start alongside Rashad Freeman Jr. Harold Davenport will start next to Aaron Daves. Anthony Lopez will start next to Ricky Martinez. Swimming Pool will start alongside the number 4 of Jim Thomas. Michael Norman, excuse me. I'm mixing up my names. We'll start next to Tip Foster. Joe Powell will start alongside Parker Thompson. Andy Webb will start next to Murray Harmon. That time it's Murray Harmon. That is Jeffrey Davis, sorry. We'll start alongside the number 31 of John Darby. Caleb Renault will start next to No Drug Evs. Kevin Barnett will start alongside Derek Foster. Barry Silvio will start next to Nicholas Wilkinson. And on the last row, ladies and gentlemen, Vince Lee-Mano in the 90 and Marcus Nelson in the 14. Let's go ahead and let's take it to TV1. These cameras are definitely a good thing. Let me go ahead and go. The engines are going to start firing up here in a minute. Hopefully we won't have issues with drivers not being able to fire off their engines. If so, then it'll just be a bad week for them. I am not restarting for anybody. It looks like they're all going to roll off, so it looks like we're not going to have many issues with that today. In any case, the number 6 of Kamikaze Games is going to lead us off to the American Ethanol Green Flag. There's been a few testing races here, and every time the first like the pole sitter always gets a huge jump as the pace car rolls down pit road. A lot of laps in today's race. We are set to go green here at Chicagoland. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing. Doesn't look like anybody has the big jump that a lot of other people would have. In fact, they're gonna go 3 wide for a lead with Anthony Finch. Jordan Forbes is going to lose a few spots, but right off the bat, they're still pretty 3 wide for the lead. And Anthony Finch trying to get that lead. It's a close call. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Anthony Finch was sideways! He was sideways! Oh my god, what a save! He was sideways. Oh god. Oh my god. Hold on. This is not going to end well. They are 3 wide for 3 wide everywhere. Oh my god. But a save. Oh, that save was awesome. That almost took out so many drivers. And another battle for the lead. Jordan Forbes is going to battle with Kamikaze Games, but we can see a few drivers back there trying to sort themselves out, hopefully not spin each other out. Anthony Finch with the save of the century. Good lord. He held on to that thing. He's still in the top 5. Kamikaze Games has pulled a commanding lead. Kamikaze Games has not won a race in this series yet. This would be a great race to do it. Oh, the yellow was out. A yellow was out in today's race. Oh, it looks like Vitaly Mano. Is that Caleb Renauld in there? Derek Foster. Look like they got something going on. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look at that. We are under caution. This is the second race this week that has been under caution fairly early. Let's see what happened here. Looks like they were trying to go 4 wide. Oh, Derek Foster was shot. Oh, Murray Harmon came down on the 66 car. Oh, that time they could. Oh my God. A lot of drivers involved in that one. Caleb Renauld is sliding through the grass and hits the inside wall. So that's what brought out our first caution today. It looks like it was just a freak accident between 4 wide actually going wrong. As these drivers are very aggressive, as you can tell. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at it from Jeffrey Davis's perspective. As the wreck was progressing, see Murray Harmon being shoved down to the track. Nowhere for the 00 to go. Oh, man, that was a hard hit. Oh, Nicholas Wilkinson got involved in that one. Kevin Barnett and Marcus Delsey got involved too. Well, it looks like everything else was pretty fine there. Man, what an intense few laps. That's for sure. Couldn't catch our breath for God knows how long. Now we're able to catch our breath as we're under caution here with just about 4 laps completed. Let's see if these drivers are going to head down pit road. You gotta wonder if Anthony Finch is going to do anything to fix that damage. Well, he didn't get any damage from that slide he had earlier. But it looks like everybody's going down pit road. Anybody going to stay out? I don't think anybody's going to stay out. But we'll go ahead and we'll take it to some... Looks like there's something wrong with... What car is that? Is that the... There's 2 cars having issues. Looks like it's Jeffrey Davis and the other Anthony of Lopez. But you can't see anything coming here. This one has somewhat of a good camera view, but you just can't see what's happening on pit road. Well, that's fine. If I'm not mistaken, this does go from day to night. Not sure though. I think that was Charlotte. And you can see the drivers coming off. Looks like I think it was some top offs. Looks like Recency came out first. Looks like the front row is taking something. I can't tell what's going on, but all I know is that Kamikaze Games and Jordan Forbes took something that everybody else didn't do. I don't know what's going on with the 2 drivers that were 1 and 2 when the caution came out. Jordan Forbes was having a great day. He was up at the front literally the entirety of the race so far. Jordan Forbes started second. He managed to keep his second position alive the entirety of the catastrophes going on. Right now, it looks like that may change under caution because of him going down pit road and not having the best strategy. Kamikaze Games also fell back a few spots. Well, there's a lot of spots that he lost, actually. So I don't know if the caution lights are going to go out, but we're not going to go to commercial break. Recency came off first. Jeffy Nix second. Andrew Zimmerman third. Vasavalian fourth. Beth Jordan 5th, Hachikachu 6th, JJ Hofer Burr in 7th, Luke Borgowski in 8th, Johnny Norton in 9th, and rounding out your top 10 is the 43 car of Cameron Olbrook. So that was a little something, wasn't it, with the whole incidents and all that. First, let me see if I could find him. I went back through the field to see if I could find him. I missed him. Here he is. Anthony Finch had one of the craziest saves in this series. Oh my lord. It was one of the craziest saves you could have ever imagined. That car was going dead sideways and still manages to save it just in front of the leaders. He lost a few spots, but it was definitely better than almost wrecking out. that is the first time that we've seen a driver get this sideways and save it, especially the leaders. Usually the leaders never wreck or get anything happening to have their car break down. The only time the leaders really have any problem is if their pit stops are going on and they have a bad pit stop. But Anthony Finch almost became the first driver to go sideways for a wreck. I think the caution lights are going off. Yes, they are. So we'll take it back up towards the front of the field here. I think Kamikaze fell to 13th spot after the pit stop. So you got to wonder if he took tires or if his pit crew just, you know, messed up and couldn't get the fuel in just right. Because everybody was everybody for the past few days of racing action, they did this with the Twisted Tea Truck Series. They were topping off instead of, you know, going down for tires. And then there were a few drivers that went down for tires instead of topping off for fuel. So I don't know what's going on between a few drivers' strategy, but if you've seen Trickle Dickle, he really didn't have a good race because of going down pit road and taking tires instead of taking the top off. But the pace car's down the back straightaway, about to enter turn 3 with Recency and Jeffy Nicks being 1 and 2. This will be single file action, which means it'll be a little more calmer, which is a good thing. Before this restart happens, next week we're going to go to Charlotte Motor Speedway. Hopefully that's a good race. It's known for having some good races, but we'll find out. Pace car rolls down pit road. You're set to go back racing here at Chicagoland Motor Speedway. It'll be Recency taking us to the restart flag. Jeffy Nicks had a terrible restart. He just did not get going in time. He drops a few car lengths back, which gives Recency a chance to explode out in front. Question will be as to whether or not he will be able to keep that position and the length of, well, you get the point. Jeffy Nicks tried his hardest to gain back up on the leaders. He's getting somewhere, but probably not enough just yet. Now Andrew Zimmerman in the 44 trying to take the second spot away from the number 20 car. They're still side by side for second. But Recency he started to increase that lead over Jeffy Nicks or Andrew Zimmerman, whichever the two manages to outdo each other. Looks like Jeffy Nicks will continue to have his second place. Recency hangs on to first. Ooh, Andrew Zimmerman falls back a few spots. Looks like Kamikaze Games is starting to work his way back up, but he's slowly but surely getting his way back up towards the front of the field. Now, where is that 5 car, Jordan Forbes? That's the other question. Because he was on the front row. Where did he go? Am I missing him somewhere? Did I miss him? I don't know. I'm feeling like I'm missing him somewhere. There he is. He's working with Anthony Finch. I believe last time by he was 21st. He's not where he started. Ooh, a few guys in the apron there. Gotta be careful when you hit that apron. If you get a little too close down there, the tires are gonna give up on you and turn. It's single file throughout the top 10. Like I said, it was gonna be a lot calm. It was gonna be a lot more calm than it was the first few laps. There's still pretty 3 wide in some rows, including Jordan Forbes going 3 wide with Sweet Potato and Tano Mako. Oh my God, Johnny Norton got loose off that end corner. Ooh. But I don't know. Oh, Kamikaze's going. Gonna take a nice side-by-side battle for, I think that is the 10th spot with JJ Hilferber. And I wonder if Kamikaze took tires or not. I couldn't see if he did or not. So if he did, then it's helping him. If not, then either way, it's helping him out because he's gaining this positions back. Kamikaze has yet to win a race this season. And I think Andrew Zimmerman, who is in 3rd, I don't believe has won a race either. But like I said, I could be making a mistake there with Andrew Zimmerman and his wins. Jeffy Nicks has decreased the car lengths to about a half a car length. But Andrew Zimmerman is now going to try and take second away. Then you can see Evasive Alien back there. He's last week's winner. He is having a consistent 2 weeks right now, as of right now, as we still have about 47 laps. No, 57 laps. Oh my god, what the hell? There's another car turned sideways. Who is that? Who's that was just sideways? I seen him. Oh, Jordan Forbes. Oh no. Jordan Forbes was... Something's wrong with Jordan. I don't know where my mouse is. There we go. But Jordan Forbes had an... What the... Oh my god. So this is what happened to Jordan Forbes. I brought out our second caution of today. So let's take a look at it, shall we? So Anthony... these three cars, Sweet Potato, Jordan Forbes, and Anthony Fitch were pushing each other. Anthony Fitch came in too hot. No, Jordan Forbes came in too hot. Oh, man. Tip Foster also involved. Oh, my God. Hard hits for the 5 and 97. Oh, my God. Not a good day for Jordan Forbes. It's not a good season for this 5 team. He had a chance. He had his big break starting in second place. Just now it is not going to work out for this 5 team right now. Let's take a look at it one more time. Let's take a look on board with the perspective of Anthony Finch, just to see if he actually bumped him on accident. Does it look like he touched him? No, it does not. It just looks like... No, it looks like Jordan Forbes came in a little too hot there, and you can see the accident going on behind him. So that's what brought out our second caution of today. Let me get back to the pace car here. So the second caution of today has been brought out by our outside pole sitter, just turning somebody, and it caught him in the wreck too. Now, will the drivers go down pit road? Looks like yes, they are, and the pace car is going to do a crossover move. So we'll take, yeah, you can't see anything here. There's not really much you could see. Well, the spectator cam shows something good. You're going to need a driver or two to stay. It looks like 2 drivers are staying up, but I don't know if they are a lap down or not. We'll find that out soon enough. We got to wonder if Jordan Forbes is going to get that damage repaired or if he's going to take that thing to the garage. That thing seemed pretty beat up. We'll find that out here in a little bit. I think he may have taken it to the garage. There are 2 drivers that are currently out right now that have stayed out on the track, but I'm pretty sure they're a lap down. They're waiting next time by to go take what they need. Looks like this time drivers are taking tires. Yeah, they are. Jordan Forbes has reportedly taken the car to the garage, ending the day of the 5 car. On an abrupt sad note. And it looks like Kamikaze Games has beaten Recency off pit road. So it looks like Kamikaze Games, after a terrible pit stop last time by in the pits, this time he's back in first. We will take a quick commercial break here on the PRN Big Racing Network. This is the Disturbed 500 live from Joplin, Illinois. And there's still a great bit of action left in this race, ladies and gentlemen. Do not go anywhere. We will be back in a few short moments. Hey man, how's it going? Oh hey, what's up man? So, I went to the CD store today, and I found a song here that the store clerk says that we should listen to. Ah. So, is it a good song? The song is really good. It's being played a lot on TV. Huh. What's the song called? The song is called, I think that says J.G. Wentworth's theme song? Dude, no, don't you fucking do it! Son of a bitch, what have you done?
I have a structured settlement and I need cash now.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
I have an annuity, but I need cash now.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now. 877 cash now. They have thousands, they'll help you too. One lump sum of cash they will pay to you. If you get long-term payments but you need cash now, call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
877 cash now.
877 cash now. 877 cash now.
It's your money. Use it when you need it.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now. Call now.
Don't go into the grass. Don't go into turn 3. Don't go into turn 3. God, no. Jerry, don't go into turn 3. Think of your wife. Think of your kids. Don't do it, Jerry. You have so much to live for. Don't go into turn 3. Jerry! Jerry! Why'd you do it, Jerry? Why'd you go into turn 3? We told you not to. No! Jerry! Kentucky Speedway, the most dangerous corner in NASCAR. Dramatic commercial is dramatic. Fuck me.
Today's presentation of NASCAR Piston Cup Series action live from Joplin, Illinois is presented by Tropicana Oranges. They are really tasty unless they roll out on a track in the middle of your qualifying run. Pace cars down the back straightaway. 2 drivers stayed out, and they were not lap down cars. They are on the lead lap. Swimming Pool in the 21 and No Drog Evs in the 25 stayed out. Wow, that is crazy. 2 drivers stayed out, and they're going to probably be murdered because the guys took 2 tires, if not 4, behind them. Kamikaze Gabes is in 3rd, Recency 4th, and Jeffy Nicks 5th. Pace cars down pit road. We're back to go back racing. A Swimming Pool will give us the restart flag here. We are back racing here at Joplin, Illinois, Chicagoland. Big jump for Kamikaze Games, nearly taking over No Drog Evs on the outside. So we couldn't get a black flag if he were to pass him on the low side, but it just does not seem like that was going to happen. Looks like we are starting to get a little bit of darkness in the air here, so we may be going under the lights here in a minute. No Drog Evs may even lead a lap in today's race. Oh god. If we don't see our pole sitter get spun out by Invasive Alien. No Drog Evs has just led a lap in the Piston Cup Series. Oh my god, this is starting to get a little intense. The drivers are still going side by side. The 2 drivers that stayed out are still holding the 1 and 2 spot, although they inverted their positions. Now Recency is going back for the 2nd spot. Recency still holding on the inside, trying to take the 2nd position away. The real battle is Kamikaze Games trying to hold off his position. He's falling outside the top 5, and Invasive Alien's holding his tail. 3 wide behind them. Invasive Alien's really trying his ass off to get underneath the 6 car, but he may end up turning him. Recency and Andrew Zimmerman are going to take back the 1 and 2 spot from No Drog Evs if No Drog Evs has to head to the bottom, which he ends up doing. Oh my god, Kamikaze got loose on the exit of that corner, almost had it completely sideways. But he's managing to hang on. We've got a battle for the lead here. Recency trying to take the lead back from No Drog Evs. As you can see, the lights have came on, and we are racing under the lights at Joplin, Illinois. Andrew Zimmerman's not... Oh, they got to take a 3 wide for the lead. Somewhat 3 wide for the lead. I say somewhat because... Wow. Okay. Oh, Kamikaze sideways. He saves it, though. Kamikaze was on... Had 2 full wheels on the apron. Almost completely sideways. He manages to save it just fine. F. Jordan's in this mix. So is Luke Bergowski. Luke Bergowski's, I think, in the top 5. No, he's 6th. F. Jordan's in the top 5. Yeah, F. Jordan's in the top 5, though. They are 3 wide for several rows. Hopefully no one spins each other out, because we've been having some cautions coming out pretty early in this race. They are 3 wide here. Oh my god, Luke Bergowski slid up the track and almost took out Jeffy Nix. That was almost a catastrophe for the 18 and 20 car. 99 working on the 44 of Andrew Zimmerman, trying to get his way up to this 3rd spot. Oh god, I think there's a wreck going on. Oh my god! Joe Powell, Andy Webb, upside down and over on their roughs. Oh my god! That'll bring out our 3rd caution of today. Horrible, horrible wrecks for the 12 and the 1 car. Oh my god in heavens, what happened? I seen something going on behind here. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at it from the perspective of the 12 car. We'll go to this camera here. 12 car trying to go. Oh no, Johnny Norton. Oh, saved it for just a. Oh my god. Oh, horrible hits. Hoferberg gets through it just fine. Oh man, terrible hit for the 12. I gotta go slow motion because I have no idea how to render what just happened. Alright, so let me explain this in case you're watching this off the window thing or whatever. Alright, so Andy Webb and Johnny Norton, we're going about to go 3 wide, and Andy Webb got into the 50 car's quarter panel. The 50 car goes up the track and gets contact into Cameron Holbrook. Cameron Holbrook saves it, but Johnny Norton went down the track and turned the 12 car into the wall. Then the 12 car was completely sideways. Then Robert Lucas completely manhandles the 12, turning him over, which causes the 1 car to go over. And I believe Derek Foster's in this one as well, as I can see him spinning. And then the 1 car was on top of the 12 car for just a minute. Oh, wait, that's Harold Davenport. Davenport has some damage. Now the thing is, let's see if Hoferberg got through the wreck. Sorry. Let me go ahead and let's find the 24 car back here. For some reason, Hoferberg is all the way in the back, which I didn't realize he was. He's all the way back here. Let's take a look and see if Hoferberg made it through or not in this madness. Got a little wreck going on, and I think he just barely gets through it with little to no damage. But with that, that'll bring us out our 3rd caution of today. It is becoming a wreck fest slowly but surely. Tires are probably going to be a lot looser now because of the lights coming on, and we are heading into darkness. Now, this is the first time we've ever had a race that went from the day to cycle into the night. Pace cars on the back straightaway here. The question will remain as to whether or not they're single file throughout the track. So it looks like they are going to... Kamikaze Games is down pit road again. Looks like he came down early. I don't know if he got wrecked or some, but Kamikaze Games is down early. Let's check and see what's going to happen here. They're probably going to go down pit road one more time. Let's see what Kamikaze does. He takes it to the garage. Terrible day for the front row as Kamikaze Games and Jordan Forbes are in the garage because Jordan Forbes had an accident, and it looks like there is mechanical problems for the 6 car of Kamikaze Games. Took him to the garage. It's a sad day for the drivers who started on the front row. Kamikaze Games will probably have to wait another week to try and win it. Hopefully he's able to win a race and be able to get into the playoffs. The only hope for Kamikaze Games to get into the playoffs is if no one else new wins, and he could be able to hang on to that 10th spot with 0 wins, and then there would be a heat race, and then we would see what would happen for the championship. at least for the standings wise. In that case, we'll take one more quick commercial break in today's race, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Disturbed 500 here live from Joplin, Illinois, from Chicagoland. We're going under the lights here at Chicagoland. We'll be back in a moment.
Disturbed, Indestructible, available June 3rd.
There's a new pizza from Pizza Hut with only one thing on its mind. That's dipping, darling. Introducing Pizza Hut's new Dippin' Strips Pizza. A box full of dipponomically designed strips that just beg to be dunked in 1, 2, 3 delectable dipping sauces. Ranch, garlic, and marinara. All just $9.99 for one topping. So dive into Pizza Hut's new Dippin' Strips Pizza and let the dipping begin. Gather round the good stuff.
Today's presentation of NASCAR Piston Cup Series action live from Chicagoland is presented by Geico. 15 hours could save you less than 15% on car insurance. About to get the restart here. We have still not yet hit the halfway point of this race. Recency still hangs on to first, but Andrew Zimmerman's in second, Beth Jordan third, Jeffy Nix fourth, and Luke Mrgowski fifth. Biggest story of today is these drivers are being very aggressive in these turns, and that is costing a lot of drivers in today's race. We have about a few drivers who are out of the race. They're still showing the laps down, but they're out of the race. Race cars down pit road. Recency is going to take us to the green big restart flag here, and Andrew Zimmerman has yet to fire that car to get a lot of speed. That's going to give the advantage to Beth Jordan. He's going to probably take second. Battle for second roars on as Beth Jordan's going to take the second spot, but not before Jeffy Nix could get to the quarter panel of the 99 to shove him up the track. But just because of that, that'll scoot him. And another caution has come out. Who's it for this time? Oh, Holferberg's got some damage now. Oh, looks like Holferberg's got some damage, but who wrecked? That's the question. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Okay, so this is what happened. Caleb Renauld took it 4 wide. Ray Harmon and Rashad Freeman Jr. And bump and up the track they went. Oh, head-on hit for the 24 car. But it seems it was fine, because he kept that thing rolling pretty quickly. Just lost a ton of speed. It just went completely sideways and put a head-on collision with the wall. So that'll bring us to the other caution, or the next caution. I'm just going to fast forward it. Everybody's going to go down pit road, so I might as well take it to the pit lane cams here. It looks like 3 drivers have stayed out from what I could see. We'll take a look at that. Let's go ahead and let's get out of here and take a look and see what's going down in the pit lane before we go ahead and quickly skip forward. So we have a lot of cautions today. This is very surprising because we only had 1 at Freeway Super Speedway. Hopefully we don't have a ton more, because we still haven't hit the halfway point of this race, which is starting to become very, very sad. The longest green flag run we've had was about 10 laps. Probably 5. It feels like 10, but it was probably 5. Looking here, it looks like Recency beat him off yet again. Looks like Luke Mrgowski's got to go up to 3rd. Jim Thomas may be coming 4th. He came 4th off pit road. Very fast stop for that 4 car. Alright, let's go and let's take it back to the TV cams here. Looks like several drivers stayed out. Looks like John Sludington, Atchikachu, Ricky Martinez, Cameron Olbrook, Nicholas Wilkinson, No Drug, Ev Swimming Pool, Kevin Barnett, and Harold Davenport all stayed out. But will they go down this time by is the question. I don't think any of them are looking to go back down. Looks like it'll be the same situation that we had just a couple of restarts ago with a few drivers, No Drug, Ev Swimming Pool staying out. Maybe strategy could be the key to win this race, maybe. Race car's lights are off down the back straightaway here as I'm fast forwarding it, so we'll restart here. We'll restart here with about 33 laps to go. So we have hit the halfway point at least, but it was under caution, and I think we are still about we're about a half hour done here so far. Not sure. Can't see how long I've been recording. Yeah, about 40 minutes. Pace car's down pit road here. And the number 2 car of John Sludington will lead him off to the restart flag. Atchikachu second. We're back racing. John Sludington in the 2 so far, still hanging on to the lead. Ricky Martinez trying to take the second spot away. Will he manage to do it is the question. They were still side by side for second, but John Sludington has hanged on to the lead for about a lap. Cameron Olbrook's trying to take the second spot away from Catchy. Oh my god. Nicholas Wilkinson got a little loose on that corner entry. Nearly got turned. Well, they're hanging on. Recency's piling his way through the field. Bit by bit, one by one. See a big group of cars here with Luke Bergowski. Kevin Barnett doesn't even have his fucking hood on. That is gonna clutter up a lot of cars. You can see they're still pretty 3 wide behind them because of the Kevin Barnett. Oh god. They are keeping it together. Oh no, they're not. Saved it again! Anthony Finch saved it again! Oh. Harold Davenport shoves the 93 car up the track. But how in the blue world did Harold Davenport, with no hood either, saved it from going completely sideways and us giving another caution? I don't even know anymore. Oh my god, what a race. We've seen drivers save it and drivers not, but oh my god, have we seen a lot more saves than we should have had in this race. As the 2 cars still in the lead, Atchikachu is less than a car length behind to try and take the lead. There was like 3 or 4 drivers that saved that. It was Harold Davenport, Anthony Finch. I think the other one was Barry Sloopmobile. I'm assuming. John Sludington has the best finish John Sludington has had was Daytona at 3rd place. So this would definitely be a good finish for this 2 team if he can manage to stay out longer than the cars that went down pit road. But the question is, does he have the fuel to make it? Does he have the tires to make it? You see, Recency, he took tires and he's up to 4th to try to take the 3rd spot away from No Drug Evs. Now Atchikachu is going to go underneath the 2 car, try to take the lead. The low line is not the preferred line in this track somehow. The high line's where you want to be, because if you hit that apron, you're going to get loose. No Drug Evs is going to try to take the 2nd spot away, but this is all giving an advantage to John Sludington. Recency's trying to split them, but No Drug Evs has 2nd. But the preferred line is somewhere where you're not going to hit the apron, which is what the 2 cars doing. 2 cars not going to the low side. He's going about to the middle. And he's keeping it off the apron, which is going to give him a lot more speed. Because since we're heading into nighttime, these tires are going to mess around. And they're going to get looser. So if you hit that apron, you're going to turn. Atchikachu being pushed by Luke Bergowski all the way back outside the top 5. Here comes Recency up to try and take the 1st spot away. He is slowly but surely climbing his way to the front. So far, we may see this race continue to go green the entire way, but don't get your hopes up. They are separating, but any two cars that'll link together will cause a wreck. Or they may save it, but, I mean, I can't say it's impossible to save a car when it's already sideways, because we've seen it like 3 times today. Oh, man. Recency's up to second. His next target's up to John Sludington. I think Recency has won 2 races this season, so this would be his 3rd. I think. I would have to go back to the last time I checked. Recency going to go side by side with John Sludington for the lead down the back straightaway. But Recency's using the low line. Can he manage to not hit the apron? Recency doesn't. Recency is now going to be challenging for the lead. Oh boy, that was close back there. 3 cars are helping that 28 car. Now they're going up to the high side for the 2 car. Now they're in the middle. Now back to the... I don't even know what's going on. Recency has the lead. Just feel bad for Hoferberg. He was having such a great season, but this race has just not been his race. We see up at the front the 25 of No Drog Evs. This is the best position he's been in all season long. It's an outstanding job. He's trying to battle for the lead right now. This would be the number 1 underdog to win this race if he were to win it. He's currently being pushed by that 20 car, but it's still not enough speed to get there. No Drog Evs would love nothing more than to win this race. No Drog Evs has given about a car length or between 1 and 3 car lengths for Recency right now. Recency trying his hardest to get up towards the championship. He's rocking that 28 car, which I can assume is probably like a Davey Allison kind of scheme. Ooh, got a little bit darker here if you couldn't tell. We are under the lights and we are about fully disintegrated into darkness. As this race continues on, the track gets darker and darker. Jeffy Nix has now moved up to the 2nd spot, overtaking No Drog Evs. Still a great race so far today. We're coming down to I think a little less than 20 laps to go. And a few drivers off the pace. Got 4 drivers linked up in a group. And then we got a lot of drivers linked up in a group. Beth Jordan has fallen a ton of spots. Hatchie fallen a ton of spots too. Oh god. Swimming Pool slid up the track and nearly turned Anthony Finch. I don't know how Anthony Finch is managing to have his car still drive. That little guy has like wrecked that thing so many times it shouldn't even be on the track at this point. But he's kept that thing off the wall. He's kept that thing from going completely sideways. It's costing him the lead that one time. It was like the first lap that he saved it, but I mean, he saved it. He saved it. Do you think that we will see some lap drivers ahead of us? Because we see some slow cars ahead of us. May get to that point where we may see some lap cars ahead of us. We got 17 laps to go in today's race when they hit this line. Recency's in that lead, holding off No Drog Evs and Jeffy Nix. That battle for seconds continuing to roll on. This is the longest green flag run we have had all day, which is good for some drivers, but bad for the others. Bad for the drivers who have wrecked, and good for the drivers that were up at the front right now, which is Recency. Recency is still in the lead. Let's go ahead and take a look at the battle for second. No Drug. Oh, there's a battle for third. Jim Thomas in the fourth trying to take the 3rd spot away. But a couple cars here trying to take the spot away. Looks like the drivers have organized themselves pretty good. And they're trying not to wreck each other yet again. Jim Thomas and Michael Norman holding on. There were 3 cars that had the same idea. Hopefully we will not be seeing many more wrecks happening, as we do see Recency's trying to pass Sweet Potato for a lap car. Wish it will be if that'll affect anybody. Race Valiant's moved on up to third. Jeffy Nicks is losing some speed here. I don't know if he got off that corner with little to no speed, or if he just has a problem in his car. I don't know. The other question will be whether or not other drivers will go down pit road. If these guys have to go down pit road again or not. That is the other question. Because some drivers still need to go down pit road, such as No Draw Gavs and some of the other drivers that stayed out. Question will be as to whether or not they will go down, and if so, when. There's a 4-car battle for the second spot. Race Valiant's looking to increase that position to second. And Jeffy Nick still battling there. They're 3 wide down the trioval for the third position. But Recency has extended that lead to about 10 to 20 car lengths. And we have about 10 laps to go in this race. I say about. Question will be as to whether or not this will help out the 28 in the playoff situation or not. We will have a 60% Daytona race here in the next coming weeks. So be on the lookout for that. That race will be one to it's gonna be a good race. It's gonna be a good race. Hopefully. We'll find out if that is or not. It's Daytona, but a lot of drivers are aggressive at that track. And that could be the best place to get your chance to get the ticket into the playoffs, as we don't have many super speedways left in our schedule until the chase. I don't know why I'm still on Jim Thomas. Recency's still up at front by a couple seconds. Race Valiant's up to second, but will he be able to hang on to that second position over Jeffy Nicks? Kevin Barnett in the 93 being the slow car after not having a hood. But the battle for second rolls on. I would say let's take a quick commercial break, but not really. Yeah. Face Valiant and Jeffy Nick still battling to be in second place, but it's not really opening their chances of getting back up to Recency. Drivers are starting to separate by a lot of car lengths. With 7 laps to go, we'll take one more quick commercial break in today's race. We'll bring him back when we hit 5 to go. Recency's in front in the lead, and Jeffy Nicks and Vase Valiant are battling for the second spot. We'll be back in a moment. Oh, jeez. Five laps to go in today's race as Recency hits the line. 5 laps to go. Recency looking to try and make it his 3rd win of this season, if not 2nd. I'm not sure which one it was again. Recency's been having quite the success in this series. He won at Dover. That's about the only place I remember him winning at, so I believe this would be a 2nd. The other question will be as to whether or not what will happen the next few weeks. Gotta wonder how many drivers are going to be out of the race at Daytona. But then again, that is still 2 weeks away. We still have Charlotte. Charlotte's definitely a good track, but it is definitely one of the longest races of the year. But it will not be the longest race of the year, as we will have a 60% race at Daytona. Oh, and Recency's going down pit road. Recency's going down pit road. Oh my god, what a turn of events in this race. That'll give the advantage to, I think, Invasive Alien in the 11 who stayed out. Yes, he did. Invasive Alien's still out there. Invasive Alien took the lead. Pit stops are happening with less than 3 to go. Unbelievable. Are these guys going to go down? Yes, they are. Does anybody stay out? I think I just see one person go by. Luke Burkowski stay out? I think Luke Burkowski stayed out. Luke Burkowski's been shown as the leader right now. If anybody stays out this lap, it's going to be the white flag. Which means I think Luke Burkowski's going to win this race if he stays out this lap. It'd be a damn shame if he went down. He's staying out. Luke Burkowski's going to stay out. He's going to stretch it. One more lap to go in this race. 1 to go. I better be correct when I say that. Yes, I am correct when I say that. It is the 1 to go spots by credit. 1 bank. Only 4 drivers on the lead lap now. Decreasing. It is the white flag. Out of turn 3, does Luke Burkowski have enough fuel? He does! Luke Burkowski's going to win his first race of the Piston Cup Series in dramatic fashion! Oh my god! Luke Burkowski wins and he laps all but 1 driver. Oh my god. We almost saw history repeat itself. Luke Burkowski is a winner in the Piston Cup Series. He had enough to stretch it. Oh my god. Unbelievable. I don't believe that one bit. That was in the words of the late, not, well, okay, can't say that. In the words of Kyle Petty, that's incredible. Oh my lord. I guess the track cutting in the nighttime really caused a few of these drivers to lose their fucking minds and all that. The only driver that stayed on the lead lap was Andrew Zimmerman, and he was the other one that stayed out. Everybody else fell a lap down to Luke Burkowski because he stayed out. Unbelievable. Look at these standings. Luke Burkowski wins, Andrew Zimmerman, and those are the top 2 drivers that stayed out and were on the lead lap by the end of this race. Base Alien comes home 3rd. Jim Thomas 4th. That's a great finish for that 4. Jeffy Nicks 5th. Connor Patrick 6th. Michael Norman 7th. Ricky Martinez 8th. Recency goes to 9th. And Hatchu 10th. Unbelievable. Kamikaze Games finishes 33rd after having a header issue. I knew something was up with that car. It was just a terrible day for the 2 drivers that started 1 and 2. But I can't believe that finish. Unbelievable. Luke Burkowski, I believe, gets his first win of the season. I don't know if that'll be his first or his second. I actually can't remember anything. So, thanks, brain. I'm looking that up as we speak, so that's why I'm extending this outro a little long here. Oh my god, what a race. I can't believe that race. Out of everything that just went down in today, we thought, and I'm talking we because everybody knew that Recency was going to win it because he had it in the bag. He was leading by a few seconds, and then what do you know? Here came pit stops for some reason. Pit stops. And then Luke Burkowski was like, no, I'm just going to stretch it like a goddamn normal person would do. And with that win, ladies and gentlemen, with that win, it looks like with that win, Invasive Alien moved into the 10th spot. Not 10th spot, but we have 10 drivers in this series that are looking to get a championship. But we also have to move up our winner of Luke Bergowski. Luke Bergowski is now going to be in the playoffs, which means the first driver out of the playoff picture and on the bubble of losing it next week at Charlotte. Connor Patrick has fallen out of the chase playoff picture, and Kachu is on the bubble. Those two drivers need to get a win so they can increase their spots. Oh my god. That was incredible. What a race. Wow. We'll see you next week at Charlotte, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a good one, everybody.